Welcome to Amherst Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, Conference USA crowns its champion. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats against the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Platt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about him is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, the coverage is there. Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Using his leg. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, spotted right near the 25.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays, they map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Moore. He's got room to run. Look out.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Play action here on 1st down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball right near the 15.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Savage. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Jacksonville State on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Savage. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Gets the first and still running. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Ball handed off. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the Bearcats offense back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got an opening here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And after the incompletion, we have a man shaken up. It's a junior linebacker. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that.
He's got a crease. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw now on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them. Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. He's got a man down the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. The pass is intercepted.
Intercepted by Sam Houston. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass screen. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here comes the rush. Caught over the middle by the tight end. 1 down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
And it's a direct snap. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Chris, I don't think there's going to be a lot of room trying to run the football on this defense in the red zone. You can see it's just a condensed area. Those safeties are too low. You might want to try throwing the football here, and in particular, getting a tight end vertical, maybe onto a corner route on 3rd down.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bearcats. He'll stroll into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Savage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's that defense shifting again, sending the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that.
Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Jacksonville State on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's caught.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry out.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Bearcats looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Looking for 6. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Back in motion now. Direct snap. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football, whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game. He's going to impact the game, and this is a nice, solid game, really an explosive play on the outside.
Fights off a defender. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and the first down.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Working clock with the ground game. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's third and long.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. It's 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Hit just as he throws the ball. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes.
So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Look at it, chuck it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.